Hi guys, my name is Jake and I'm going to talk to you today about shingles. So shingles is a viral infection that affects all three layers of the skin, but mostly the top layer of the skin, and it causes a very painful and red rash, blistery as well. It kind of looks like chickenpox, and so why I say it looks like chickenpox is because it's actually caused by the same virus, which is called the varicella zoster virus. And not only does that cause chickenpox, but it causes cold sores and herpes and those types of skin illnesses as well. So some facts about shingles: about 1/3 of all Americans will acquire shingles in their lifetime. So shingles, where you're going to find it usually, it's going to be, you can have it right here in your chest, you can have it on your obliques, you can have it on your back or on your lower back, or usually it's on your scapula, your shoulder blade. Okay, one misleading thing is that people think that shingles is like super contagious. Like if you touch anybody, it's it's gonna have a problem. That's misleading. So shingles is not contagious to the touch for the most part. A person that has shingles and it's active, it's blistered, it's open, obviously that's going to be contagious. But it's more so contagious to somebody who hasn't had chickenpox at all, or any of the varicella zoster viruses, illnesses that acquire from there. So if you've had chickenpox, the virus so that's the same virus. So if you have chickenpox as a kid, you're going to have that virus that's going to be leading, and it's after chickenpox is all gone, it's actually still going to be lying in the nerve tissue by your spinal cord. Brain tissue, and so that's why it kind of comes out why shingles comes more so later in life, right? Most cases, they do last about 3 to 5 weeks, and it's not uncommon to see up to 8 weeks or even by far that. It just depends on how the severity of it and the risk that you're at and the age as well. Also, another thing as well, so for prevention and treatment, there are several, antiviral topicals, but like I said, it's viral, so it's in the bloodstream, so it's very important for you to go and discuss things with your doctor to see what you need, to see the severity, depending on if you're a polypharmacy, if you're an elderly patient, bad diabetes, there's different medications, topical. There's also over-the-counter medications too. So if you just want to go and talk to your local pharmacist, or even talk to our doctor or us, and we can definitely help you out with something like that there. So there was actually one story personally like that I would like to tell. And this kind of contradicts what I was saying about elderly patients getting them, not so much as younger patients. But when I was 18, I was a senior in high school, and I was at the state wrestling tournament in Minnesota. And a good buddy of mine had this really weird this skin rash the week leading up to state. And so for wrestling, you have to do skin checks to make sure that you're safe and you don't, because ringworm and all those types of illnesses and infections can spread very easily through close contact sports like that. So skin checks are very they're protocol. So before every weigh-in or after every weigh-in, before a meet, before you wrestle, before you compete at any level, you have to have a skin check. Make sure, like shingles and open wounds and staph and ring, all those things. Shingles is a big one of them. So I had never seen it before, and a buddy of mine had actually came up in skin checks and had shingles on his side, and we took a look at it, and he said that was one of the more painful experiences he's ever had. And it was really, I had never had a personal experience for it, so it's just very, that was educational for me. And so when I brought this up and chose my topic, that kind of brought me back to it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation, and if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. My pamphlet includes photos and some other information and some other links that you guys can go about and do some research on your guys' own. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.